Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. It's Milan. They take on Napoli live on EA TV. A huge night at a great stadium. We're here at the San Siro. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And the focus is very much on Serie A, the top division here in Italy. It's Milan up against Napoli.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Looking forward to this contest, and it's Milan who get things started. And Milan's lineup looks like this. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Theo Hernandez starts. An attacker like that in the initial phase of the game, attracting the interest of the referee. So we have an early booking here to report, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think the referee's absolutely right. He's just making it clear to all the players out there, he's not going to take any messing about here.
Ibrahimovic. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Ibrahimovic. Well, he gave it quite the blast, but nowhere close to the goal. Well, Napoli have defended with real vigour and resolve throughout this campaign, and the statistics speak for themselves.
Well, their defensive game plan is second to none this season, and that comes down to the coach and his work on the training field. That doesn't happen by chance. This is planned, practiced and perfected on a daily basis.
Well, he's given us away. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Can they nudge in front? Well, what a stop that was. Ibrahimovic. A very good tackle. Getting the better of his opponent. Crossing possibilities, but dealt with efficiently. They've got it now, what can they do? Insigne. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And Napoli come away with it. Difficult to stop him. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Aimed in the direction of Mertens. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Kessié. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. Anguissa. And the Partenope showing good width. Anguissa. Gives it a go. And a body in the way. Something to worry about here. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Oh, a superb save. Corner kick played in. Well, lacking just a little bit of accuracy. Fabian. Fabian. Oh, terrific pass. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Politano. Regained possession.
Well, as those stats show us, Milan haven't controlled the possession, but their counter-attacking has been really good, particularly in the wide areas. It's been an excellent performance from them so far.
Now Napoli in a position of menace. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Chance to play it in. Insigne. And a throw-in it's going to be. Insigne. Crossing into the middle. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. Alexis Salamakers. Benassa. It's with Anguissa. And not quite accurate enough, Stuart.
Well, I think he should do better there, but at least they're now knocking at the door.
And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Brahim. That is that for the first half here. So into the second half, and we're going to find out whether or not Napoli can bounce back here. Anguissa. Zielinski. Here's Insigne. It is to be a throw-in. The cross is on. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. He'll be delighted to have won. Well, the referee well aware that he had to blow his whistle, and on comes the physio. So following the injury, back underway again here. And room now out on the wing. What can they do to stop him running at them? And there it is, the goal they wanted. Spotted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
So 2-0 now. Poor pass under no real pressure. Going well, but they dealt with the threat posed. Bodies forward and the break looks on. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Politano, an alert piece of defending. Brahim. Theo Hernandez now. Diaz. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Zielinski. And they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Lovely work to get past his man. Well, in the final analysis, it was good defending. Making progress, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Alexis Salamakers breaking at pace. Diaz. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Zielinski. It's with Anguissa. Well, beating his opponent. Still not clear. Politano. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Goalkeeper's ball every day of the week. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Wasteful from Milan. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Just the challenge that was required. Could be a chance to break here. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Had to come up with the ball, and did. Lorenzo Insigne. Well, harried into losing. The ball, really effective pressing.
Lascia il campo con il numero 11 Zlatan Ibrahimovic e con il numero 56 Alexis Sanchez. Entra con il numero 9 Olivier Giroud e con il numero 30 Junior Messias.
Not the pass he had in mind. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Really good challenge. Struggling to keep the ball. Space and time for the cross. And far from the ideal cross. Keeper's ball all the way. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. And it's a quality pass. Opportunity. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. And the danger is averted. A chance for Napoli to use width to good effect. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. And he gets away with a warning here.
In my view, that's good refereeing. Strong, but not officious.
And that brings this contest to an end, and Napoli have lost the match. That's the big story.
Well, that's not what I expected. They're usually so hard to play against, but when your forwards stop closing the ball down and your midfield players get outplayed, then it's so much harder for the defence. And that's what's happened today.
Corner kick played in. Well, lacking just a little bit of accuracy. Oh, terrific pass. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded. It's with Anguissa. Not an especially strong, and not quite accurate enough, Stuart.
Well, I think he should do better there, but at least they're now knocking at the door.
Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever good.
Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.